Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome to another What's for Dinner video, and starting this a little bit differently, showing you my fridge and how jam-packed it is with everything and the mess that it is. We had some meat that spilled there because I made a stew, and yeah, it's a bit of a mess. So we're doing What's for Dinner and a bit of a clean out because we've of course got markdowns backed up in there. You know what it's like. Anyway, so the first night we're starting off with leftovers. We had some lasagna left over because I had to refilm some of the Audi footage for you guys. So we've got the lasagna there. I've got the meatballs and spaghetti on the side just in case, but I am going to add into the lasagna some chips and some wedges because we need to use up the little bit of sour cream that's left over. So we're going to have all of that there, and I'm going to give my son some of the Korean chicken ball things that he likes, as well as some veggies on the side. So pretty simple and easy dinner for us. The next night for dinner starts in the freezer because I'm looking for the beef patties that I know that I bought the other week, and it is always a treasure trove of things that are in here and where are things. So I can see them, so it's just a matter of pulling things apart and digging through. This was kind of going to be a bit of a use it up challenge as well, but I am kind of using that, but it was bought within the same month, so it all kind of counts towards the costing that it feeds for my family. We've also got some chicken schnitzels that we got marked down earlier, so we're going to put those into rotation. I have divided them all up for meal planning. And then, yeah, some more digging in the freezer for some French fries that, again, were purchased probably last week and now are coming into rotation this week to finish off the meals and stuff. So here is the basic make your own burger bar. So we've got the lettuce, we've got the cheese, and we've got the beetroot, and everyone just comes along, puts it together. I didn't have the bread roll that goes with it. I just had like an open burger, but still had the chips, and everyone else had it in with the burger bun. The next night we are using up some noodles that I found in the fridge and some Canton that I found in the cupboard, so I'll work out the costing. We've got 1 carrot, we've got some of the broccoli that's here, and we've got the chicken from week 1, so you can start seeing that we're using up all these things. I didn't quite thaw it out properly, so I'm just breaking it up in here, and then I've thrown in, I shredded the carrot, thrown in the broccoli. It cooks really quickly because it's already frozen, and it's made the noodle stuff here, which my son has had a little bit too. He took the bowl before I could show you guys. The next night we are having a savory mince, so we've got some mincemeat left over from the Woolworths mince that we got. My son will have some chicken nuggets, and I'm also going to make some fried rice, and I'll make a whole pile up so he'll be able to have some for lunches and stuff like that. So my savory mince is really basic. I just brown the mince, I put in some of this, then I put some barbecue sauce in there, just heat it up. I dump in 2 cups of rice, then I dump in the veggies, and yes, I have left some of the peas in there. Shh, don't tell Kira. She ate it anyway. And then I did 2 batches of the veggies, so the second batch goes in here and I mixed it all around, and then my son had a little bit of the savory rice to taste, so that was really good, but he mostly had the fried rice and chicken nuggets, and then we had the savory rice that was here. Another hunt through the overpacked fridge, and we find some chicken Kievs eventually. I'm not sure if the grocery haul is up by the time that you see this, but we ended up getting these. I think it was a standalone thing, but it will come into the costing for week 2 of our meals. And we also got this veggie pack. Oh. We are balancing everything carefully. So yeah, got this veggie pack. It was super cheap, and so the idea is that I basically divided everything up, and I'm just gonna have the beans out of it, and then I'll divide up all the other veggies and then freeze them, and then they're ready. And the children are going to have a chicken dim sim each, so I bought these last week because I knew that we would eventually have Kievs, and so then they're ready, already covered in last week's meal costing. And then yeah, we've got the chicken puffs that were here because I had bought them early in the week, and they help clean out the fridge as well. So we've got everything here. We've got the chicken Kievs, we've got the 2 dim sims, we've got them there in the bowl, we've got some potatoes because we'll do some mash, and we've got the veggies. Another day and another search, and this time we're on the lookout for cheese and pineapple and ham so we can make pizzas, because you saw the pizza bases that were in there, and we need to move a whole lot of stuff around, so I end up putting the camera down so I can move things out of the way and find all the things that we want. I know where everything is in there. I know that the fridge should be a little bit more organized, but hey, this is real life, this is who I am, so be it. Now, don't be fooled by the chicken that you can see here, because I was double meal prepping. So while I was making the pizzas, I was also getting some chicken ready for another meal. So first up, we're going to make some garlic bread from the leftover burger buns that we have. So I just chopped them in half, and then I just spread the garlic butter on there that we've had in the fridge forever. So I'm happy to have used that up, and this always disappears super fast when I make it. So the garlic butter that I had here, I actually zapped it in the microwave for a few minutes because it was really rock hard, and I figured that it was probably going to tear the bread. So I've just melted it, and it just made it a whole lot easier to kind of just pour over the top. Everyone said they could smell it through the whole house, so clearly I did a good job. So I'm just chopping up some ham that I got here on clearance, and the grocery haul for week 2 isn't quite up yet with like the overall thing of what we spent as a family. So you've already seen week 1 that was up, and then week 2 was coming. I just ran out of daylight today to film it, to put it all together for you guys. So I'm showing you the what's for dinner, so I'm a little bit backwards and forwards, but hey, that's me. And we've got the passata sauce left over from week 1 of when we did the meatballs, and I kept that specifically because I knew we'd be doing pizzas, so I'm using it for here, and then we end up using it throughout the week for other mini pizzas. Next we have a roast chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So of course this was a markdown. This one is our family favorite. I have some potatoes here. I think my mum bought these for me as well, so technically they might have been free. I'll have to look back on old footage. We used up all the carrots that we have, and we've got some corn that's here as well. I'd already prepped everything by the time I was filming, so that's why I'm just holding everything in front of the freezer. And here it all is, and my son likes this chicken because he can pull it apart, and it's really soft as well. And of course we've got gravy, because who doesn't love gravy? That's it for the week this week. Thank you so much for joining with me. I hope you've enjoyed what's for dinner, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.